Somebody's gonna get it.
Greetings, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and there's a thrilling atmosphere here tonight because the team that is home was on the road, and they got the split in the first two games away. Is there a caution for the home team in this one?
Well, I think there is, Doc, because I think they accomplished their goal. Yes, you'd like to win the first two games on the road in a playoff series, but realistically, if you can come home 1-1, you've accomplished that goal. Now you have to reassess. Now you have the home ice and see if you can take advantage of winning one of those first two games on the road.
The Spitfires have the momentum in this series now. They have their crowd behind them. The coaching staff will get the matchups they want, which will give them the opportunity to take a lead in this series.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. The Nashville Predators got a steal with this guy, Pekka Rinne. He gets the call in goal tonight. They called his name 258th in the 2004 draft. 4 years later, he was their main man in goal. Tuukka Rask in goal tonight. He left home at age 16, as so many kids did, to play senior hockey. Was drafted by the Toronto Maple Leafs, but made a name for himself in Boston, winning his first NHL game against Toronto. We have a thrilling evening of hockey ahead. The playoffs, the best time of year, and we begin. Mike Emmerich here, Eddie Olczyk next to me. Eyesight is Ray Ferraro. Oh, broke it up. Looking to Camilleri. Shoots one. Got his pad on that one. Carried from the defensive zone towards center. Gains the zone. Fires. Got a piece of it with the glove. And we're happy to have Ray Ferraro with us as well. He is down near the ice.
Nothing was settled, Doc and Enzo, in those first two games. Both teams get a win. Now they'll look to see who can turn the series on its ear a little bit with a 2-1 series lead.
We have a winner. The Predators control the play in the defensive zone. And he dumps it in. And in their own end, looking for options. In all alone. Oh, tremendous stop by Rask. Big drive. Acrobatic stop by Rask.
Rask's position was key on that outstanding stop.
Nashville's got it and moving it through the neutral zone. Did not go very well that time. Loose puck. Onside. What a scrum. Rocked and held like a baby. The Predators have it up the wing. Locks on that to Carlson. That hit somebody. Brings a shot off his glove. He covers and a face-off will follow.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Nice face-off work. Nashville's lugging it through the center ice area. Slides it to the point to Tanev. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. The Spitfires recoiling back in their own end. He's in on an onside play. Pointed to Cronwall. Fires. He caught it and he holds on. And a whistle.
Searching your bank of what to get for that person in your family who's got an upcoming birthday? Forget you can visit our team.
Nashville's goaltending has been solid all year. When you look back at that last huge save, you know why.
Period is 20 minutes. We're just past 10. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. The Spitfires win the draw. Gave him a good shot, but a great bad answer there. Puck is thrown to Parenteau. Back in his defensive end to get it. Fires. Didn't get through. Solid defensive position there. The Spitfires with possession in their own end. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Glides to the safety behind the net. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Oshie. Nashville's controlling play through center. Gets on by. Outstanding save with a glove.
That was all positioning, right into his glove.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape, makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
The Predators win that faceoff. The Spitfires lug that along in the defensive zone. The dump in and some new defensemen. Slid to Mueller. Into the end of attack. The Spitfires carrying it on in neutral ice. Strong play, good reach. Directing that one to Mueller. Carried through the neutral zone right up the middle. Good standing poke check. The Spitfires are controlling in their own end. Lets it go. Turned aside. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. With a shot. Got a piece of it with the glove. And he'll cover.
The clock's growing bigger, and the time is running out to get your 50-50 tickets for the grand prize.
Rene's positioning is on display here. He makes a great save.
The Predators win it. Good job with the stick. Gets in. What'll he do? Inside the final minute. Those cursed goals in the final minute. Will we see one here? Swept on to Cromwell. Got it all.
Well, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
The Spitfires prevailed again. What a shot, and he got his glove on it. And that's one period. Still 2 more to go. A period that only a goalie can like. Nothing.
Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck.
In goal tonight, even though offensively they haven't been strong. He's kept them in here, and here's one example. We'll return after these words. Eddie, we're about to enter the second period here. What did you think of the opening period of our game?
I know we don't have a goal in this game yet, Doc, but you got to give the goaltender some credit. There were some quality chances on both sides, especially some of the second and third chance opportunities.
Great poke check. Nicely into the zone. The Spitfires look to make a difference up the wing. Great stick there. On to Hinostroza. To Eichel. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. The Spitfires are carrying it in their own zone. Still has control up the wing. It's dumped in. Nashville's finding its way to center ice. Pitching this one to Carlson. And he is reefed.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
And a good save there. Great block, and he's able to just keep it working. The shot is off.
You know what, Doc? I could see why he missed the net. There was nothing there. He tried to be too fine.
Raz able to make the stop here on a very difficult scoring chance.
Just a hair over 5 minutes have passed. Both teams are still looking for their first strike. tie up there and a good reach and possession. Big hit. Possession gone.
Could go left, could go right. He picked the wrong way. That's a big hit, boys.
Chip to Eric Stahl. Pass attempt to Di Giuseppe. Breakaway chance.
Di Giuseppe's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Superb defensive play by Petrie. What a shot, but a great answer with the glove. Passing one off now to Eric Stahl. Now it's directed to Oshie. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Pitching it to Nielsen. Trying to go to Juris. The Predators want to generate something up the wing. Mashed in. And snapped to Nielsen. Gives it over to the point. Backhander to the net. Just wide.
Oh, this is prime real estate right in front of the goal with the puck. You got to find a way to hit the net. You can't miss that wide.
In the corner. Referee's got a penalty on his mind here. Delayed call. The Spitfires get 2 minutes up on the penalty clock for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
The Predators get their first power play out the game. The Spitfires with a face-off win.
2 minutes for interference.
Up the wing with it now. Thrown in. Laid on to Eric Stahl. Moving it to Tanev. And he steps across the line. Back near the blue line to Eric Stahl. The Spitfires waiting back in their own end. Control. Outstanding work with the glove. And he freezes for the whistle. Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Lets it go. Puck gathered in by Camilleri. Pressing on with it in their own end. And they got it out of there. The Spitfires are back even. Waits from the corner. The Spitfires have possession in their own end. Gains the blue line. The puck now possessed by Mike Camilleri. Carried from the defensive zone. Dumped in. Puck loose, now picked up. Shoots one. Off a body. The Spitfires are moving the puck through the neutral zone. Wrist shot. Outstanding save by Rask.
Rask's athleticism allowed him to make that outstanding save.
Score! Finally, we have a goal.
Well, the element of surprise with the wrist shot. Get the goaltender in between. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick you release it. And that was a quick release.
The Spitfires have taken a late second period lead in this one. That might change the conversation in the locker room at the Horn.
Number 22, Valentin Zykov.
Many yards to Mueller.
21 seconds.
Slides it to do. One-timer. Score! The rookie connects in the playoffs. First time.
To know where the puck is on the ice. Be ready, and he one-timed it in.
Raz in almost perfect position. I say almost because the shot's better. It just beats him.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Taken on by Dillon. Broke it up well. The Predators with possession in the defensive zone. Clock about to down. Somebody's crossed the line here. I think he knows what might happen.
Well, when you cross the line like that, you better be ready to get involved.
Pavelski's getting a minor for interference.
You cannot stop his progress in this particular play. You have to allow him the ability to be able to move up the ice. Interference.
The Predators' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Quick work on the faceoff. Drill. Lightning-like reflexes there. Great glove save. We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Cronwall's laid the body on all over the place tonight. He's been like a one-man wrecking crew.
He is fun to watch, isn't he, Ray? We'll do more of that now. Defensive zone win. The Spitfires in their own end lug that puck along. Back on his stick. Good poke check by Carlson. And the pickup. Snapping a pass to Hinostroza. And that is the end of the second period of this game. One more to go, and who knows, maybe more action beyond that.
Programs for tonight's game are available on the concourse, featuring complete player listings for both teams.
The Spitfires end the period with a 2-goal advantage. We focus on this one, the one that made it 2 goals, and we'll have more in just a moment. Minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
Nashville's had very little time of possession, Doc. They've been outplayed in that category big time, but they're still in this game. One shot, and they're right in it.
The Predators continue on the power play as this period is underway. Enormous collision.
That is a huge hit.
The Spitfires continue to probe up the wing. Nashville's got time for only this rush. And he's tied up and held. Good quick poke check there. Great save, point blank.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Good job on the draw. The Spitfires have killed it all. Cleared back down the ice, and it goes for an icing. Nashville's quick on the draw. The Spitfires are moving the puck in their own end. Propelled to Glendening. Got it right back. Looking to Eric Stahl. And he steps across the line. Puck now possessed. Bad save. The Spitfires carrying on in the defensive zone. And possession snapped up by Joe Pavelski. Right in front. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
This game has really started heating up, and it's carried over to after whistles.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Just a bit under 5 minutes have transpired in the third. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. Nashville's prevailed on another faceoff. And he dumps it in. The Spitfires continue on in the defensive zone. It's an onside play. Wants the shoulder of the corner here. No, that pass escaped back over the blue line, so everyone has to get back. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. Battle for possession. Scrum over, puck kicked by Niskanen. The Predators have it in the defensive zone. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape, makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Tie-up and help from the winger. Terrific hand-eye. He banked it right ahead. And he's hammered.
Well, he thought he was going to escape there. He got knocked on his backside pretty solidly.
Pitched that one back in deep. And he's held up against the boards. Lugged out of the defensive zone. Up the wing and moving well. Brought quickly back. Directing that one to Backley. The Spitfires in their own end, ready in attack. Into the attacking end. To Backley. A hammer shot from the point. The Spitfires carry through center. A shot. Score! His first playoff goal. What a great memory for him.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
The passer recognizes that he's got to get the puck up in the air, but he displays sweet hands as it goes just over the stick and lands flat on the ice.
Just over 7 minutes remaining in the period. The Spitfires just keep building on that earlier lead. They're up now by 3. Pitching this one to Oshie. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there.
And by number 28, Oliver Bjorkstrand. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 54 seconds. There's not an empty seat in the house. It's another sellout game. The team would like to thank you for your continued support.
The draw to tie up, and his team prevails. Slid to Mueller. Shoots. Stick save. A tough one to follow. The Spitfires are lugging it back through the defensive end. Gets across. Looks over his options. And the possession taken by Mueller. A shot. Oh, and a save. Incredible save. Gets it back. Carried out of his own end toward center. Solid job of holding the pressure on. Waits with it. Great pressure. Looking for options. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
Terrific stops it right in front of the net. You got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Pass to the blue line. To the half wall. Loose puck knocked away by Nielsen. Pass attempt to Pavelski. Loose puck, it went off somewhere. Passing one off now to Nielsen. Moved along and in. Approaching the final minute in this game.
In the third period.
Great pad stop. Snapped out of the air. And he'll hold on.
Congratulations to our 50-50 grand prize winner.
What an unbelievable save there. That's an excellent shot that he's able to deny. Rene's seen a lot of rubber tonight. His team defensively hasn't helped him out very much, but he's turned aside almost everything, and as a result, they have the lead.
The Spitfires love the puck in center ice. Just a backhand. And now it's directed to Eric Stahl. Nicely into the zone. And they've got it again. Hanging on to it up the wing. That play went offside. The Spitfires win that neutral zone faceoff. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. Good reach there. Broke that play up at center. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Haven't seen a lot of this, Doc, after whistles. Let's keep an eye on this type of play. It might lead to something else.
face-off win here. Knocked right off the stick. And this one goes into the books.
That's like being on the end of some bad games, some bad efforts. I'm not looking forward to practice tomorrow.
The Spitfires raise their sticks to salute their fans. Tournaments are exciting, especially when they are well played. We look with anticipation to our next game. Hope you do too. Good night for now.